Okay. Well, consider me doing the most right now, y'all. I'm about to get started. All right. Hey, y'all. Hey. Welcome, welcome. And we are starting with Cancer tonight because we are in Cancer season. Happy birthday, Cancer. So, happy summer. We're starting with Cancer, y'all. Keep in mind that these messages are not for everybody, so take it as it resonates. Give me 1 second as I get my notepad ready so I can do the timestamps, because I will put timestamps in the description box. So it posts. All right. Okay. Here we go. Hey, Cancer. Hey. Get this timestamp ready. I am behind because I was trying to fiddle with some things and figure something out. But I know what y'all saying. You on our time. Yes and no. Let's find out who or what we don't want to get in the way of your good summer vibes. Who or what could possibly F up Cancer summer vibes, Spirit? Who or what could possibly F up Cancer summer vibes? We got the 10 of Cups, the 7 of Cups, and the 8 of Cups. Wow. Every card is a cup, Cancer, so it don't look like it's about money. But it's definitely family. You see, we have 10 of Cups right here, but at the bottom of the deck, Cancer, we got the 4 of Wands and the 8 of Pentacles, as well as the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, they're telling me to keep going. Like, we got the 5 of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles and the 6 of Swords. And behind the 6 of Swords, Cancer, making space for myself real quick. Behind the 6 of Swords is the Lovers. There is going to be a lot. I don't want to say a lot, but there's some folks, Cancer, in your family that do the most, and they want you to participate in doing the most. With the Five of Wands here, it's almost like they are in. Some of them are in secret competition with you. Some of them just want to keep chaos going on. Some of them want to keep a state of confusion, and you have been working very hard for a long time to really maintain the peace with the Queen of Pentacles here. And not only that, but with the Six of Swords, maintaining, keeping the peace and keeping things, even keel for everybody. But this person or these people have other things in mind. And it may, even though there are a lot of cups out here in the original spread, the pentacles are coming out. So this may be have a little bit to do with money as well, and how money is spent, whether it is spent towards helping this person with whatever it is that they want, not necessarily need, or or not. This person is their emergency is everybody's emergency. That's the type of energy they give. And you usually, with the Queen of Pentacles, you usually, like I said, keep the peace, but sometimes just placate them so they'll hush up. So that, but with the Lovers here, it's divine timing for you to choose yourself. It's about taking care of you so things can fall into place as they should. The Ten of Cups, Seven of Cups, and Eight of Cups, this is about walking away and leaving behind the idea that everybody else comes first, Cancer, and you come last. You put yourself on the back burner. For example, everybody wants to go to have their family reunion at some random park on July 4th weekend. You already had plans. You were going to go out of state, out of the country. But now all of a sudden people want to have a family reunion July 4th weekend at the park. And they expect you to be there, because guess who has to organize it, Cancer? You do. So what do you end up doing, Cancer? Because it's family. You start to reschedule some things and move some things around. Thankfully, you got a refundable ticket and da 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 da. No, Cancer. No. Their emergency or their wants does not necessitate your emergency. Yeah, this is about putting you first. Don't play into their illusions anymore with the Seven of Cups. When you are walking away from something in the Eight of Cups, you are seeking higher ground. You're seeking, it gives the vibe of the Hermit, where you are going into solitude for guidance, divine guidance. Yeah. Don't let family, selfish wants and needs get in the way of your summer vibes, Cancer. Clarifying the Eight of Cups. Clarifying the Eight of Cups. Clarifying the Eight of Cups for Cancer. Clarifying the Eight of Cups for Cancer, please. It's the Lovers again. We got it out here twice. Two different decks, Cancer. Two different decks. This is that divine decision. This is divine timing interceding on your behalf. This is that turning point this summer. Right now. It's that turning point where you're at a fork in the road. Are you going to continue the status quo, or are you going to write a whole new chapter? Where Cancer has started placing boundaries, and what you won't do is come in and disturb Cancer's peace. Mm-hmm. Clarifying the Seven of Cups for Cancer, please. Clarifying the Seven of Cups for Cancer is the Three of Cups. you know, you can, you don't have to play into other people's illusions and their delulu land, like, they are entitled to your energy. You can have a good time with your chosen family, with the chosen people that have your back. Family is what you make it, is what you define it. And family doesn't always mean blood relatives. You don't have to play into this whole thing any longer. And even if you do, you know, play into it a little bit, you don't have to make it, your burden. It is time for Cancer to have a good time. Do what Cancer wants to do when Cancer wants to do it. Because who's it hurting? Who gonna be mad? Except the people that have been they've been riding on your coattails and using your money, for their own wants and needs, well, mostly their wants. Yeah, who gonna be mad? Who gonna stop you, boo? That's all I'm saying. Who gonna stop you? Yeah, Cancer. Enjoy your season. Enjoy your season. I hope that helps. And I hope it helps you for your highest good, Cancer. All right. Move this over here. Okay. Moving on to Leo. We got some Leos here in the chat. Other than myself. All right, let me get your timestamp going here, Leo. All right, hey Leo, hey. Let's get started. Who or what has the potential to F up Leo's summer vibes? Who or what has the potential to F up Leo's summer vibes? Let's see, Leo. Always something or somebody. Who or what has the potential to F up Leo's summer vibes? Spirit. Ooh. Let's see what we got here. We got the High Priestess, Ten of Swords, and the Magician. Ooh, we. Ooh, we, Leo. Ooh, we. Ain't that something? At the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Swords, Four of Wands, the Tower. There's a lot of major arcana coming out here, Leo. It sounds like a major shift with the Wheel of Fortune as well. So we already have 4 major arcana. We got the Six of Cups, making some room again. The Nine of Pentacles, this one. And the Eight of Swords, as well as the Empress. Want to be able to see everything out here. Listen, the fact that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana on deck is already telling us that if either your life is going to shift majorly into an elevation, or it's going to go back into a cycle with the Wheel of Fortune here. But it looks like there's, with the Nine of Swords and the Four of Wands here as well, it looks like there is another family situation. This could be a a marriage or a partnership, a romantic partnership. And this is about somebody that you've been involved with for a long time. This could be somebody that you have um, been off and on with, whether you are married to them or not. You know, people go on breaks. But with the Tower here, this is and a situation, and I'm trying to be delicate with it, is why I'm taking pause. Um, this is a situation where this person is more than likely going to go into a no contact situation, but it's giving me that they've done this before, and they may have done this around summertime last year or 2 years ago or something like that. It's happened before, where they do their summertime fine thing or whatever it is they do, and they leave you Nine of Pentacles with the Eight of Swords. You are pretty much a single person, but you are in your head thinking that you aren't enough. But that is not the case. That isn't the case, Leo, because regardless of your biological sex or your gender identity, you are the Empress. You're the Empress. You know, the Empress is somebody who has mastered all four queens. Or you are somebody who attracts the Empress. You know, you are somebody who is highly elevated, but maybe doesn't even realize it with the Eight of Swords here. With the High Priestess and the Magician on either side of this Ten of Swords, don't self-sabotage. Allow this person to do their tomfoolery. Because it's not you, Leo. It's not you. You love hard. And this person knows that. But this person also believes that you don't actually know, or you won't realize who you are, and that they actually need you more than you really need them. This is an end of a cycle. On either side of this Ten of Swords is two very spiritual cards. This is you have an elevation basically into this Empress, and what you choose to do, not what they choose to do, but what you choose to do with this situation determines what happens. Do you go into a cycle of fulfillment, having everything that you want and need, beyond anything that you can ask for, as well as a deep connection with your spirit team or whomever leads you spiritually, and elevate all the more in your spiritual gifts? Or do you go back into the cycle with this entitled person who seems very immature? Definitely lacks some emotional intelligence here. Clarifying. The Magician for Leo. I hate that you're going through this, Leo. I hate that you're going through this. And I know it's very uncomfortable. Clarifying the Magician for Leo. But this, listen, this elevation, this evolution, Leo, is not meant to be easy. The tower is out here twice. The tower is out here twice. It's not meant to be easy. If it were easy, everybody would do it. If it were easy, all your friends would be empresses and emperors and all the things, but they're not. You know, this is a path that is for you, and it's happening right now. It's going on right now. Your elevation to a completely different timeline is coming up right now. And it's going to be uncomfortable, but that's what tower moments are meant to do. They're meant to shift you, shift your mindset, shift how you see yourself, and to see yourself as the empress that you are. So when you come out on the other side, can't nobody tell you shit, because you have been fortified in who you are, as well as your connection to your spirit team, to Yahweh, Yeshua, Orishas, whomever it is that you lean into. That's what this is about. So don't see it as this happening to you. This is happening for you. And I know that's easier said than done. But either way, congratulations. Congratulations, Leo. All right. Here we go. Next on deck is Virgo. Hello to everybody who is new in the chat. I hope you all are doing well. Feel free to say hey. Spirit, as well as myself, loves to interact. Okay. Let me get your timestamp ready, Virgo. All right. Hey, Virgo. Hey. Let's find out who or what could potentially F up your summer vibes. That was a different one, because this summer vibe for Leo is going to be like a completely different shift into a completely different timeline. Who or what could potentially F up Virgo's summer vibes? Virgo, this may not resonate with all you, but if it does, please feel free to like and or subscribe if you have not already. We got the King of Cups here, the Chariot, and the Knight of Wands. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Y'all saw me shuffle. I swear. We got the Nine of Swords. Already starting off with the shenanigans. We got the Six of Cups. Three of Swords. Shenanigans, I tell you. Seven of Wands, Virgo. Queen of Swords. Shenanigans. Here's the shenanin. More shenanin. More shenanin with the devil here. Somebody that stresses you out, Virgo, is with the summer coming in, they gonna try to come in. They trying to step back into your life, Virgo. This is somebody who has this over and over again. You may have blocked them for a while. And maybe it could be one of those things where you ended up like changing up your phone number or something like that. And somehow they got your name and not your name, but your number for somebody else, somebody mutual. You might want to block that person too, because that's not okay. That's not okay. But this is somebody um, who you have set boundaries with. You've set boundaries with, like I said, you blocked them because you got tired of their shenanigans. This is somebody who may have sometimes when they wanted their way, they lied, manipulated you emotionally, mentally, used you. They are somebody, and I don't throw this around loosely because it's done quite often, but they are somebody who, and I'm not diagnosing, um, somebody who definitely has narcissistic tendencies. I will not diagnose them because I don't know them like that, but yeah. um, but yeah, with the devil here, this is somebody who they put themselves first all the time. It's all about what they could get out of anything. They would use their mama if it would get them a come up, and they probably did. They probably did. Either way, Virgo, this is somebody who's coming back through this summer. I don't know if this person works in cycles, like if they are somebody that you haven't talked to in about 2 or 3 years, but every third year they come back around, or every 3 months they come back around. They peek their head into your dreams because they're pulling on your energy. It's giving those vibes, but they are coming in with the King of Cups, Chariot, and the Knight of Wands. They're coming in like they're more elevated than they are. They're gonna come in with the mask on, like they are emotionally intelligent, like they are somebody who is emotionally regulated. But they will quickly show you that they are the Knight of Wands. They have not changed. They haven't changed. That's why that Chariot is here. It's that divine intervention is going to come through, and you're going to see like, oh, you still a hoe. Okay, got it. It's going to be like that. hmm They are somebody who is trying to play you, to get you back into their clutches. Clarifying the Knight of Wands for Virgo. Clarifying the Knight of Wands for Virgo, please. Clarifying the Knight of Wands for Virgo. Clarifying the Knight of Wands, Virgo, is the Eight of Wands. Yeah. Listen, this person is going to be all over the place. It will not take long. We got the two fastest um, cards out here in the deck that show speed. But not only that, this person isn't even going to blink an eye, to take a pause while they're in your presence to not be the hoish person that they are. While they're in your home, or in the restaurant with you, or at the coffee joint with you, they're going to be sending messages to other people. That's how fast it's going to happen. Hmm. You have any advice here for Virgo? What's the advice for Virgo? What's the advice? Six of Swords. They only gave me one card. Six of Swords. Get out of there. Get out of there. Do not even like give this person the time of day. This person brings turbulence with them. They bring baggage with them. They bring misery with them. And your Six of Swords is about you staying in calm waters, enjoying your summer stress free, enjoying your life stress free. For real. Yeah, because they're still playing. They're still doing the balancing act with the Two of Pentacles here. They're still playing games. They haven't changed. They haven't changed, Virgo. So please don't let this person mess up, F up your summer vibes, Virgo. Please. All right, Virgo. I hope that helps. And I hope it helps you for your highest good. We are on to Libra. Hello, if you are new in the chat. Welcome, welcome. Glad you are here. Don't be afraid to speak. Why do I keep doing that? Tripping. That's why. Okay. All right. Nope. My bad, Libra. I don't want no problems. Let me get your timestamp going. I don't want any problems with you, Libra. And if you all hear snoring in the background, that's my dog. That's my dog. All right, let's find out, Libra, who or what is going to try to come in and fuck up your summer vibes. Who or what is going to try to come in and fuck up Libra's summer vibes? Libra ain't got time for that. Who or what, Spirit, is going to try and come in and fuck up Libra's summer vibes? We got the Sun. This one too? Okay. Three of Pentacles. And the Star. Ooh. Okay. Bottom of the deck, Libra. We have King of Wands. The Emperor. The King of Swords. The Fool. Okay. The Hierophant. I just work here, y'all. They'll tell me what to pull. The Six of Swords. And the 10 of Wands. Hey, Queen's Kemp. Oh, hey from New Zealand. How you doing? Aquarius energy in the building. We haven't gotten to Aquarius yet. Queen's Kemp. So if you want to hang out, hang out. If you want to come back, come back. But great to meet you. Thank you for coming through, bringing your good vibes and showing love. Yeah. Okay. Libra, you, like Leo, have a lot of major arcana out here. Excuse me. With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 major arcana. So, thank you. Thank you. So this is the summertime for you is going to be a major shift into either an elevation or back into a cycle, so congratulations on that. But so this really isn't about ruining your summer vibe or fucking up your summer vibe. This is about, a major advancement in your life, in your spiritual journey. This is definitely given a work situation. You have a lot of people in this situation. We got the King of Wands, the Emperor, the King of Swords as well. And there is this King of Wands person is not you. This is somebody who is paying close attention to you, because it appears, Libra, the Emperor is right beside you. And whoever this King of Wands is eyeing what the things that you do, because they see who you are. They see how close or how watchful of an eye the boss or the boss's boss has on you, because you are that bright star that shines. You come in, people may come to you for advice. They may come to you for projects. They may come to you for if they need something. And you have been seen and talked about in upper management. You are somebody who has, with the Fool here, you have advancement. Like there's plenty of room of growth for you with the Fool and the Hierophant together. Plenty of room for growth. There's no limit. There's no glass ceiling for you. That one of the things that you should watch out for in this situation is not necessarily the King of Wands themselves, but what they do, because what they do may end up being extra work for you. With 10 of Wands here, I don't know if this person is on your team, or this is somebody that you have to work closely with on a particular project, but this person, I wouldn't put it past them to try to sabotage, even like with the smallest thing. Maybe y'all have a lot of spreadsheets and they go in to change an equation or a number or something like that, to throw the sum off, to throw anything off, and it makes you look like you are incompetent if you're the project manager. The only thing is, with the Sun, the Three of Pentacles, and the Star, you this person's going to be exposed for the bullshitter that they are. So just don't lose your cool, because like I said, you have advancement at this job, or if this is a business, you have the ability to get the clients that you want. If you wanted to lock this client in for life, you have the ability to do so. With the Star here, yeah, this person is going to show exactly who they are. If you have an inkling or like a nudge or something like that, this person's going to show you exactly who they are. They're going to expose themselves. Clarifying the Star for Libra. Ace of Cups. Yeah, Libra, you chill out, you know? And you might want to double check shit. Go behind this person a little bit. It's going to be, it's going to be a little extra. However, CYA. Because this person, you can't depend on this person to do it at all. They have a completely different agenda. Clarifying the Three of Pentacles. Clarifying the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, this person is trying, with the Three of Swords, they're trying to sabotage you. But like I said, the Sun is here. It's going to be exposed. Don't think that people can't see or people don't know who this person is. Like, because the both of you are kings, it's giving me the energy that you have either been there just as long as this person, or you've worked your way up so fast to where this person is that you're running laps around them. It's like that. They know, the upper management, they know who this person is. They know in the time that you've been there. Let's say you haven't been there as long. You've done this to get to a king level, and they are still where they are. What's the advice for Libra? Advice for Libra, please. Libra. The Emperor is out here twice, just in case you missed it. There it is. The Emperor is out here twice, Libra. There's so much room for growth, but the thing is, with an Emperor, they have the ability to control their emotions. So even though this person is going to piss you off, and every antic that they do is going to make you kind of twitch a little bit, stoic. Stoic. Talk to your spirit team about it. Talk to some folks who don't work there about it. Over drinks or something like that, over coffee. But at work, cool, calm, and collected. Because the Emperor doesn't show their ass. The Emperor doesn't show their plans. Whenever the Emperor makes moves, that's when they make moves. They don't get advice from anybody else or anything like that. And Spirit's just like, move like an emperor. Lil Wayne said it. Real G's move in silence like lasagna. You a real G, Libra. You a real G. There's some things that this King of Wands will need to know if they're on the project team, but they don't need to know everything. They don't need to know everything. You got this, Libra. You got it. I hope that helps. I hope it helps you for your highest good. Enjoy your summer. All right. We are moving on to Scorpio. Okay. All right, Scorpio, let me get your timestamp ready. Because again, don't want any problems. All right. Let's see, Scorpio. All right, Spirit. We're on Scorpio now. Who or what could potentially come in and attempt to fuck up Scorpio's summer vibes? Shuffling too much. Let me stop. I'm doing most right now, y'all. Who or what could come in to potentially attempt to fuck up this one? Scorpio's summer vibes. We got the 9 of Wands here, Scorpio. The Ace of Swords. And the Knight of Cups. All right. At the bottom of the deck, Scorpio, you got the 7 of Cups. 6 of Pentacles. 3 of Cups. 10 of Cups. 8 of Cups. 4 of Wands. The last one, they say, is Judgment. Okay. So I'm over here like, oh, we're going to keep going? Okay. There are, that's a good amount of cups out here for one. Scorpio, there is a, we see this a lot in people who feel I'm hearing entitled with the Three of Cups here. There is somebody who is close to you. They may be family. It may be somebody you consider family. They may not be blood relatives, but they are family to you. This is somebody who, with the Six of Pentacles, you have been more than fair to. This is somebody that you would give, your last. You probably have done it over and over again. But the Seven of Cups is here. And it's just giving me the spirit is saying everything isn't what it seems. Everything isn't what it seems. And you may have noticed a shift or noticed certain things, Scorpio, where a mask may have slipped a couple of times in a comment that may have been a compliment more than a compliment. They may have just, you may have watched them give you the side eye, caught them giving you the side eye, some shit like that. It's kind of like that. It's really like that because what's happening here is you are going to have a choice, and it's coming up this summer, where you either keep putting up with their bullshit and ride it out to see what's really going on, see what's really going to happen, or just say fuck it, this is your problem, whatever issue you have with me, you have to deal with it and let it be that. Because I feel like this isn't the first time this person has shown you something, shown you a side of them that implies or indicates that they may be jealous of you, in not even low key, but let's say middle key competition with you. And it isn't a competition because, again, you've given this person your last. They may have crashed at your place a couple of times because they needed to. But you present here, Scorpio, as the Nine of Wands, somebody who has been through things with this person, but you haven't come out unscathed. You've come out with knowledge. You come out with, a few scars, because I'm sure, friendships have their ups and downs. But you really know who this person is. And if you don't, with this Ace of Swords, they're really going to show you who they are. Not only that, but they're going to reveal who they are, how they felt, and with this, it's given that they're going to try to justify it. It's going to be like one of those fake ass apologies. I'm sorry if you felt. Like, if I felt. What? Or, how some people, it just, it really just makes my armpits itch when people say stuff like, you made me. But how I make you be an asshole? You choose that. You made me do that because you're so awesome. Like, oh, okay. Okay. Well, that's how they do that now. Like, it's gonna be like that. It's gonna be some lame excuse of an apology. It really is. How you doing, Jenny? It's gonna be something like that. And you'll have to make a choice. You'll have to make a choice. Because like I said, with this Nine of Wands here, they've shown you some things before. This isn't their first time. clarifying the Knight of Cups here. Clarifying the Knight of Cups. Thank you for coming through and bringing your good energy, Jenny. Jenny Glass 03. Clarifying the Knight of Cups is, didn't I tell you, Scorpio? This is going to be some whack-ass complicit apology with the Five of Cups here. This is going to be one of those resentful apologies where it's not really an apology. It's just a justification of why they act how they act. Like, if you weren't so great, Scorpio, if you didn't have all this, abundance around you, I wouldn't have to be an asshole. If you didn't have all the things I wish I had, Scorpio, come on now. Come on. We're all adults for the most part. Like, even though you're not acting like one. I tell you, what's Scorpio's advice, please? Scorpio's advice. Just this one? It's the Five of Wands and the Ace of Cups. This is going to be one of those situations, Scorpio, where you kind of toss with what to do, as you should, especially if you've been a real friend to them and they may have been friendly to you. There's a difference. And what Spirit is saying, like, this person is really in competition with you. They keep track of the things that you do for them and what they do for you. And they may have mentioned some things that they've done for you in the past. This is that type of person. This person will not be satisfied with you living a fulfilled life with the Ace of Cups. There's always going to be, if you are fulfilled, then I am not. They can only be fulfilled if you aren't fulfilled. That's a problem. And your advice is to really consider yourself in this situation. Because we have the Five of Cups and the Five of Wands here. Not just that, but the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck, Scorpio. So, really consider yourself. Like, this isn't one of those situations, Scorpio, where you want to fantasize the potential of this person, but really look at the reality of who they are. I hope that helps. I don't want it to F up your summer vibes or your life vibes, but I do hope it helps for y'all. That's good, Scorpio. Absolutely. Jenny Glass 03. Thank you for coming through. All right. We are on to Sagittarius. Saggy, let me get that right. And then let me get your timestamp. All right, hey Sagittarius, hey. Let's find out who or what has the potential to F up your summer vibes. Who and or what has the potential to fuck up Sagittarius's summer vibes? Who and or what spirit has the potential to fuck up Sagittarius's summer vibes? We got the Seven of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. At the bottom of the deck, Sagittarius, we have the Five of Cups. Move that. Five of Cups, Four of Swords, Two of Swords, Three of Pentacles. All I hear is keep going, keep going. The Sun. Justice. Okay. The Hierophant. And the Fool. All right, let me put that. Wow, how interesting that the four major arcana are at the end. Very interesting. Okay. Sagittarius, this is a person who is, they're showing the combination of these three. So the Five of Cups, the Four of Swords, and the Two of Swords to describe rather this person. And it may be somebody that you have worked with, but to give you some descriptors, this is somebody who is, it gives, it gives Eeyore vibes. Because I was about to say Snuffleupagus. No, not Snuffleupagus, because they just had slow speech. They weren't sad all the time. But it's that woe is me type energy where they feel stuck, indecisive, nothing in their life, seems to go right. That's the vibes I get from that. Now they could be undiagnosed, but they have the capacity to bring, the good energy in a room down. Yeah. And like I said, this could be somebody that you have worked with before, and maybe befriended with the Three of Pentacles here. This could be somebody that you, maybe Sagittarius, did you see them as like a project? You could help them, help heal them, help, set goals and do the things and things like that. Help save them. Yeah. That's the energy that I get from this, the major arcana at the end. The Sun, Justice, the Hierophant, the Fool. And this is somebody that you really, 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 really put the energy into to help them. To help bring balance into their life, to help them see, find their meaning, their purpose with the Hierophant and the Sun and the Fool. Like, you really put in that work with them. You invested a lot of time and energy into this person. And it may have gotten to a point where you could have even questioned your own gifts, your abilities, And it doesn't have anything to do with you, especially if they are undiagnosed, especially if they haven't seen a professional about what's going on with them. There are just some things, Sagittarius, that are beyond your control and your capability, and that is okay. It has nothing to do with you. It doesn't mean that you can't support this person. It just means that this person needs a different type of intervention that you will not be able to help them with. They have to want it. The saying goes, therapy isn't for those that need it, it's for those who want it. And that's just therapy. We can apply that to everything in life. Yeah. This is one of those things where you have um, mm, you've been through a lot to help this person. You've been through a whole lot. And it may have gotten to a point where this person may have lived with you for a bit because they were going through something. They may have gotten evicted or kicked out or just were in between places. But yeah, you have been more than a confidant to this person. Way more. Can we clarify? The Eight of Swords. Clarifying the Eight of Swords. You know what I'm hearing, Sagittarius? You may have even been a coach to this person in a way, a life coach, a spiritual coach. But instead of this person instead of this person staying in a client zone, they became more than a client to you. Clarifying the Eight of Swords is the Knight of Swords. Yeah. You can't make this person do the things that they should probably do for themselves. The Knight of Swords is about just taking the action and doing the things. They don't. The Knight of Swords doesn't overthink anything, and this person is in that Eight of Swords energy. They are essentially trapped in their own mind. Yeah, and they don't see a way out. They have to be able to do that. It's something that you can't do for them. Clarifying the Five of Cups. Clarifying the Five of Cups. Clarifying the Five of Cups is the Moon. Yeah. This is a person that is more than likely undiagnosed. And I know I was being facetious earlier but that's what they showed me. They showed me Eeyore to kind of describe how this person moves about through life. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. What is the advice for Sagittarius? What's the advice for Sagittarius? We have this, what's that, the Four of Pentacles? Is that the only one? Yeah. Four of Pentacles and Strength at the bottom of the deck. Spirit is saying it's best if you pull back. Pull back, because when people are going through something, a mental or behavioral health condition, and they aren't seeking any kind of help, it can their condition and their situation can suck you in. It can suck you in. And Spirit is saying, like, you can't afford that. You can't afford that. So Spirit is saying it's best if you hold back You know, be supportive, but be supportive from afar. Be supportive from afar. Yeah. I hope that helps, Sagittarius. And I hope it helps you for your highest good. You know, you could really just encourage this person to, you know, seek the help. Um, but they have to be the ones to make the moves, the ones that actually do it and want it. All right, Sagittarius. Up next is Capricorn. Hello to everyone in the chat. If I haven't spoken to you yet, thank you for coming through. If anything is resonating, whether in your sun sign or no, give it a like and or subscribe. Let me get your timestamp up here, Cap. All right. Hey, Capricorn. Hey. Let's find out, Capricorn, who and or what has the potential to fuck up your summer vibes. Who and or what has the potential to fuck up Capricorn summer vibes? Keep in mind, Cap, this message is not for everybody, but if it resonates, feel free to like and or subscribe if you have not already. Oh, thank you, Queen's Kim. You 5W. Thank you. Welcome, welcome. All right, Cap. We got the 10 of Pentacles, the 3 of Wands, and the 7 of Wands. All right, and just to give you a heads up, Queen's Camp, since you are here, you might want to come back through on Thursday. We're going to live again, but it's going to be, I'll just say, interactive. I'll be posting about it, so you know. All right. So, Cap, again, 10 of coins, 10 of pentacles, 3 of wands, 7 of wands. At the bottom of the deck, Cap, we have the Knight of Wands. Queen of Swords. 6 of Swords. 6 of Pentacles. Oh, man. 3 of Cups. Strength. This one too. The Star. Awesome. See you then. This one. Both of these. There's a lot. First of all, Cap, there's a lot of sixes out here. All the sixes are out here. All the sixes are out here. You know, there's a 6 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands. Let me move this over so you can see. But I need to keep these separate. There we go. 6 of Wands and the 6 of Cups. I'm just saying, Cap, there's some shenanigans, some tomfoolery, some straight up bullshit going on. When I pulled out the Knight of Wands, Spirit started playing that ludicrous song, Use the Hole. You remember that song? Yeah. If you don't, that's okay. But there is a hole amongst you. And it doesn't matter the gender, identity, or biological sex. You know who this person is. This is someone who you were romantically involved with. They appeared as knight. You are the Queen of Swords. And you essentially learned your lesson by dealing with them. Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is someone that they see you as a like a home base. You are a safe space for them, although they are not that for you. This is a person, um, like I said, they see you as a home base, somebody who is stable, somebody who will take care of them, take care of things because maybe you've done that in the past. And they are coming back around with the same energy. They still have the same energy of getting around. This is somebody who may frequent clubs, regardless of how old they are. You know, they go hang out with their friends. They may or may not let you know where they are. You may or may not hear from them the next day around the afternoon or evening. It's that energy. This is somebody that you have gone out your way to give to over give to the point of detriment sometimes. Like I said, you're their home base. You are actually their wish fulfillment, but um, they aren't doing what they need to do to be yours. Yeah, this is someone who, with strength here, you started to keep your distance from them because you have realized that you realize that all you can see in them right now is their potential, but they haven't realized it. And until they realize their potential, they're just going to have potential. You know, they have to make it real. You can't do it for them. But that's not going to stop them from reappearing in your life. That's not going to stop them from reappearing here this summer. Y'all probably couldn't hear my dog growl, but that was a that was a confirmation growl. Ten of Pentacles, Three of Wands, and Seven of Wands. Uh, the legacy and the family lifestyle that you want, uh, you are not going to find it within this person. It is not going to be within them. It is going to be beyond this person. So you can consider that the confirmation with the Three of Wands. You will actually come across some people who, one, some of them may remind you of this person, but there are going to be others, Capricorn, who will show you um, characteristics and things about them that you actually like. But you are encouraged to go into these situations, go into dating with set boundaries. The things that you learned with this person, apply it. Apply it. You could actually have some some real good fun this this summer, as well as going into the rest of your life, applying the boundaries. Yeah, this person's coming back, just so you know. They're coming back. Like I said, you're like a home base. You're home base. Clarifying the Seven of Wands for Cap. clarifying the Seven of Wands for Cap. Clarifying the Seven of Wands, Cap, is temperance. Yeah, you've changed. You know, you were patient with them up to a point, but now you've changed. You have alchemized uh the emotions, what negative emotions and feelings that you have during that experience, Cap, and it has become something else, something that you're going to use to your benefit as you go back into the dating scene, as you should, as you should. And definitely have patience with yourself and take things slowly. Let people earn your trust, you know. As a side note, you are definitely highly protected. This whole situation is a divine intervention for you, so that you can actually get to know those characteristics in people that you're meeting, that you like and want in that next long-term relationship, but also the ones that you're just like, nah, off limits. Like, no, we don't do that around here. Absolutely not. Yeah. Clarifying the Ten of Pentacles. Clarifying the Ten of Pentacles, Capricorn, is the King of Swords and Strength. King of Swords and Strength. Yeah, it's interesting because, you know, you're the Queen of Swords up here, Cap, and now the King of Swords is out here. As you start to, like I said, date and take things slowly, and be more intentional about who you see, and about who is in your energy, your your divine match will come through. hmm Very interesting. This person may be an air sign or a Leo. Very interesting. But yeah, definitely lean into your intuition with this situation. Like I said, take things slowly. Be very intentional. Any additional advice for Cap? Listen, didn't I say, Cap? Divine match. That's the lovers. Divine match. Please don't let whoever this person is fuck up your soul vibes, because Cap, your divine match is on the other side of summer or in summer. I'm just saying. I'm excited for you. Congratulations, Cap. Yeah, I hope that helps. And I hope it helps you for your highest good. All right. Aquarius. Aquarius. Hey, Aquarius. Let me get the timestamp going here. We're almost done. Okay, Aquarius. Here we go. Spirit. How you doing? Who and or what could potentially attempt to fuck up Aquarius's summer vibes? Who and or what could potentially fuck up Aquarius's summer vibes? We got the star, Aquarius. Isn't that you? Six of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. Move this over just in case they give me a lot of cards to read from the bottom of the deck. From the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, Seven of Wands, Ten of Cups, Two of Pentacles, and Judgment. Okay, that's it. All right, Aquarius. Pardon me. Something in my eye. All right, the Ten of Pentacles, Six of Wands, Seven of Wands. There's definitely family involved with the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups out here. And then on top of that, Six of Cups for me, a lot of times in readings can be ancestral. So there is a situation with it looks like family money. Gosh. Pardon me, Aquarius, because something's going on. Yeah. And this Ten of Pentacles, that it feels like it surrounds you. I say family money, but it is with the Six of Wands. It's like it's focused at you, or it's focused on you, and it may be causing some rifts in the family. This Ten of Pentacles, it could be like a settlement. It could be a judgment of sorts. This could be like workers' compensation. It could be anything. It could be a promotion. But either way, it has become like the focus of like family conversations, and it feels like, it doesn't feel like, it appears that some people, Aquarius, may feel entitled to something that you have gotten and or earned. And they are going to present with their hands out. People are going to come out the woodwork. Like in this Judgment card, people are coming out the coffins. People are going to come out the woodwork. They're going to come out like roaches. Like you're going to have family members that you didn't know existed. All of a sudden. Wanting a piece. And this is very unfortunate because Aquarius, there is a part of you who wants the family cohesiveness, and so you may appease some ungrateful people as a result, but that isn't going to bring anything or anybody together like you want. That's surface level, because what they will introduce is access to more or wanting more. Yeah, the Star, Six of Cups, and a Knight of Pentacles. They are going to look to you as wish fulfillment, or the cash cow here. You are the cash cow, and it is incumbent upon you, Aquarius, to be very intentional about if you are helping some people out, doing it wisely, because the Knight of Pentacles isn't willy-nilly with things. Like I said, they are very intentional. So if somebody says they need help with rent, you're writing a check directly to, or taking the rent check directly to whoever gets paid the rent, as opposed to giving the money directly to that family member. Right. This is interesting. Clarifying the Ten of Pentacles for Aquarius. Clarifying the Ten of Pentacles for Aquarius. Clarifying the Ten of Pentacles for Aquarius. King of Pentacles. Yeah. A business could take off. Like, this is, whatever this is, Aquarius, it is going to raise your tax bracket. It is going to be able to change things, whatever this money is. Like I said, it could be a gosh, what's it called? A promotion. It could be that your business takes off. It could be that, you know, you go viral, whatever it is, whatever it means. You're going into King of Pentacles energy, Ten of Pentacles energy. And people are going to want a part, or want pieces of your fruit and your fruitfulness. Yep. Clarifying the Seven of Wands. And then we'll get the advice for you, Aquarius. Clarifying the Seven of Wands here is the High Priestess. Pay attention to your intuition, Aquarius. If you haven't started already, you have some inclination, you get nudges, you get downloads. You already know who is coming to play in your face and to ask for things because they don't want to do the work themselves, or they just want a piece of your pie. You're really stepping into a very abundant era in your life, and you aren't meant to save everyone. What's the advice? Advice for Aquarius. Ooh, we got the devil for one, Aquarius. Okay. And the Knight of Swords. Aquarius, definitely give yourself grace, because this devil is more about any kind of guilt that you feel that you aren't taking action with the Knight of Swords, that you aren't making moves for certain people that feel entitled to what you have. And you may have, that may produce about some level of guilt, or they may try to guilt trip you with family. You know, you got to take care of family. The hell I do. Like, first of all, I don't even know your name, your real name. Like, it's like that. You know, it's, you have to look at people and things objectively, because you could possibly run through whatever it is that is being blessed to you because of guilt, and because of guilt trips from people who feel entitled to something they did not earn. Yep. You could run through your blessing with the Tower here because of guilt trips. So be careful. Be careful about that. Because they're going to try it. They're going to try you. And that isn't just about this summer either. I hope that helps, Aquarius. Yep. I hope it helps you for your highest good. And now we're moving on to Pisces. All right. Getting your timestamp. Feel a sneeze coming on. All right. Hey, Pisces. Hey. Let's find out who and or what could potentially attempt to fuck up your summer vibes. Pisces. Keep in mind, Pisces, this message is not for everybody. However, if it resonates, feel free to like and or subscribe if you have not already. All right, here we go, Pisces. We got the Six of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the Sun. Ooh-wee. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck, though. We have the Hierophant, the Six of Pentacles, the Chariot. Okay, Pisces, we got like already, we got three major arcana, Pisces. We got the Knight of Pentacles, Six of Cups, excuse me. This one. We have the Star. Okay, this one. And the Four of Wands. Anything else? That's it? That's it. Okay. Pisces. I tell you, Pisces, every time y'all coming in here with these life changes, because we got 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana on deck. So this just isn't about your summer, Pisces. This is about your whole life. The Hierophant, Seven of Pentacles, Chariot, Knight of Pentacles, Six of Cups, the Star, and the Four of Wands. Your elevation, yeah, there is a divine elevation here, Pisces, and I am wondering how this is going to fuck up your summer vibes. Like it's like you have been working really hard at staying on your path, being intentional. We got the Seven of Pentacles here. You've been putting in the work. Oh, there's a distraction. There is a distraction. Yep. Coming in to like straight up distract you from, and it may even be, I'll go on and say it's a test. You know, in order for us, if you go back to grade school, in order for us to ensure that we have actually learned our lessons, guess what? We get tested. Guess who's getting tested this summer, Pisces? You. Didn't we talk about how you're chosen one time? Yeah. So in between all your work here, you can't really see it, but in between all your work here, the Hierophant, Seven of Pentacles, the Chariot, your divine path, Knight of Pentacles, you're being really intentional about like what you do, how you do it. In between that and the Star and, you know, happy life and all that stuff is the Six of Cups, that distraction. That's your desk. We'll clarify that. Your test, though, what I'm getting from spirit, it has more Pisces to do with the behavior than an actual person. And this behavior is being replicated in two different sixes. It's being replicated. What's the common denominator in both of these sixes? I'll tell you, but thank you for asking. It's giving, Pisces. You, the behavior that could possibly fuck up your summer vibes and, the elevation of ascension of what you are learning, going to that next level is over giving. Over giving to your detriment. Being in uh, not being so much intentional about the giving. It's more of possibly people pleasing, and of course these are people who you consider dear, you know, and they may even pull at your heartstrings on purpose, but they see that you are in a space of fulfillment. You may even, Pisces, have had a, with elevation and walking your divine path. Where there is that alignment, there is, and when there's an alignment in vision, there is provision. So you may have even had an increase in your life, where it comes to your abundance, and it's being seen, and it's because you're putting in the work. And so they see you in overflow, they see you in contentment, they see you in fulfillment. These are beautiful cards right here. And on its own, the Six of Pentacles is cool. It's not a bad card, but you have a tendency, Pisces, to overgive, overshare, um, like I said, to your detriment. And that's the behavior that could not just, fuck up your summer vibes, but could just fuck up the test. Yeah. To where you would end up having to, get tested again, Not saying that it'll take you off track. It just means, okay, you got to get tested again on the same thing. Clarifying the sun. Clarifying the sun. Clarifying the sun. Yep, it's the Six of Cups. We got it out here twice. Pisces, just in case you missed it. Yeah, the Six of Cups. It's the over giving, and it may be something that has, you've done since childhood, but this is why you've been putting in this work. And so when you are tested, because this may happen with somebody that you have known since childhood. It could be a parent, it could be a mentor, it could be a best friend or a sibling. Um, are you going to revert back to childhood actions? Is the question. Mm-hmm. Clarifying. Clarifying the Ace of Cups. It's the Knight of Swords. To clarify the Ace of Cups. Yeah, this is something that they don't want you to overthink. Your cup is in overflow. And uh, your spirit team, they want you to stay in overflow. So the question is, what will you do to protect your peace? The Knight of Swords is someone who overthinks things. They just do. They just do. Yeah. Just in case. What would you do to protect your peace? There's a dove right there. Mm-hmm. With another dove at the Ace of Cups. What would you do to protect your peace? Advice, please. Emperor. The Emperor is your advice, Pisces. You know, this is somebody who has authority over their lives, and is somebody who is discerning about who they give to, how much they give, what they give. And that is what Spirit is saying that you should embody. The, embody the Emperor when it comes to that. You know, you are ascending, and you have to give to everybody who asks, because don't everybody doesn't deserve what Pisces has. Yeah. Have a fun summer though, Pisces. It looks like you got a real doozy of a test coming up. I know you'll do well though. You're gonna do well. I hope that helps. And I hope it helps you for your highest good. All right. Oh, I'm just seeing your message. Queen's Kemp, U5W. Thank you. Thank you. I'm grateful that it resonated. Thank you for trusting me with your energy. All right. Here we go. Who is next? Aries. All right. Almost done, y'all. Thank you for rocking out with me. If you are still in the chat here, here we go. Timestamp Aries. Okay. All right. Hey, Aries. Hey. Let's find out who and or what could potentially attempt to fuck up your summer vibes. Who and or what could potentially attempt to fuck up Aries's summer vibes? Yep. Get out there. He got the Seven of Pentacles, Aries. Ooh, Four of Pentacles. Six of Swords. Interesting. All this money out here, Aries. Bottom of the deck, Aries. We have the Moon. Three of Cups. Three of Swords. Eight of Cups. Two of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. It's the last one? Okay. And the Two of Cups. Alright. I'll move these here. Okay. So y'all can see the cards. Alright. The Moon, Three of Cups, Three of Swords, Eight of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Two of Cups. There's no wands out here. It's very interesting. The Moon and the Three of Cups, Spirit is highlighting as a combination, actually a trio, because they're saying, you know, the Three of Swords is tagging right along with it. And there is somebody who is close to you, potentially, who is hiding something with the Moon here. And it's going to be something that's really, really disappointing. It's going to be so disappointing. Aries, that it may cause you to like just walk away, not just from that person, but maybe from the group that you all frequent together. This is somebody that, with the Two of Pentacles here, you've probably been arguing with them, going back and forth. Like and it may not have been, huge arguments or anything like that, Aries, but like nitpicky, nitpicky. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Is this somebody? Is this somebody that you have? Because it's Three of Pentacles and Three of Cups. It's like just they are like kind of gnawing at me. Um, excuse me. This, you know what? This isn't just about a friend group. This is more so you're gonna find out about the possibility of a third party situation. Hmm. And this person is going to justify their whole um their whole fuck up, really, let's be honest, to say that either you spend too much time at work, you spend too much time with other people, you spend too much time trying to do things for yourself and make yourself better. You do too much. You spend so much time doing things for the both of you. So yeah, I apologize that that didn't come through clearly the first time, but yeah, it's clear now. This person is on some straight up bullshit, and spirit does not want you to let that fuck up your summer vibes or your life, Aries, because this person is full of shit. Because how is it that you attempting to increase your abundance, let's say you do work more, you attempting to better yourself emotionally, mentally, and probably maybe even physically, working out and doing the things to feel better, to feel good within yourself. Like, yeah, those things take time. Those things require time. It requires consistency. But those are the things that this person will use to justify them emotionally uh, disconnecting, emotionally, um, and maybe they haven't done anything physically yet, but it's definitely an emotional third, because they have met somebody, and this could be somebody that's at work. Seven of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Six of Swords. This is a situation that Spirit would like you to see, and this is definitely easier said than done, Aries. Would like you to see the work that you have put into yourself, put into your situation, as something of value. They're going to try to spin it in to make you think that it's all for naught because they decided to do some silly shit. But the fact that you have invested in yourself and your future, you should not feel any kind of bad about. As a matter of fact, uh, start keeping your money to yourself. Start, you know, if this person is stealing your energy, start withholding your plans and the things that you have going on. And you may want to spend your time making moves onto another situation. That's what this is. This is about continuing to invest in yourself. Hold back any kind of money, plans, excitement. Play the game like nothing's changed, and then make your way. Take your exit. Take your exit and live your beautiful life in abundance, looking fine and fly, emotionally stable, emotionally intelligent, and with extra money, because you ain't got that bum around anymore. Like you got this abundance anyway, and that bum is not around. So it's like win-win. You about to have like a real good summer. Clarifying which one? The moon. Clarifying the moon. Clarify. Yep. Clarifying the moon. Yes. Someone is either slinging all the things around or they are receiving all the things with the Knight of Wands. So they're justifying their actions and they're trying to they're trying to be slick about it, but it's not. You're not being slick. Yeah. I can't. Clarifying the Six of Swords, or okay, the Four of Pentacles. Clarifying the Four of Pentacles. Yep, man. Spirit is doubling down on holding back and being quiet, moving in silence with the Hermit. You are elevating. First of all this work that you're putting in, Aries, is taking you to another level. You're about to have this extra big ass glow up from the inside out, and it's going to reflect in your pockets, on your face, in your heart, and in the light that shines through you, because you are being guided by the star. You're being guided by the star, and the star is wish fulfillment. It's wish fulfillment, and your wish fulfillment is actually guiding you away from whomever this person is. What additional? Excuse me. Okay. Oh, pardon me. Okay. What additional advice is there for Aries, please? Ooh, didn't I tell you, Aries, you are elevating. This is you. Now, and this is outside of your gender identity and uh, biological sex. Either you are elevating into the Empress, or you are elevating into somebody who attracts Empress energy. So, all I'm saying is keep taking care of yourself with the Queen of Cups here. Keep nurturing yourself. Keep doing the things for yourself. That's what Spirit says. Like, this is about you this summer. It's about you. Act accordingly. It's going to be a beautiful thing. I'm excited for you. Get this bum out of here. Don't that bum know gas is high? It's like, get out of here. Crazy. Crazy. People do crazy things. And look at you, like you the one that's like off. Like, what? No. Let me change. I'll put it here. Okay, yeah. We have, we're at Taurus, and we got one more to go. All right, Taurus. Let me get your timestamp ready. I don't want any problems. Okay, Taurus, here we go. Let's find out who and or what could potentially attempt to fuck up your summer vibes. Who and or what, Spirit? Oh, damn. Okay. All right. Nine of Swords, Ten of Wands. Wow. Taurus, who, what? And the Seven of Swords. You see it. Let's see what's at the bottom of the Taurus. Let's see. All right. Queen of Cups. Okay. I want you to see the cards. We got the Page of Wands, the Sun, Ace of Cups, Death. Shit. The Devil. Okay. The Devil, the Empress. Is that it? Okay. All right. What's interesting, we had this happen before, but there's a different energy around it where the major arcana are at the end here. They're at the end. Um, Taurus, this is a, it feels like it's a, it don't feels like, I gotta get out of saying that. This is a parent-child situation. This is a parent-child situation, and this child is presenting as somebody who is older. So not, because this page has a whole goatee and mustache and like, so this is in a either an older teenager child or an adult child to you. And um, there is a lot of willy-nilly going on here. And I say this respectfully. If you have, there's a couple of messages here. If you have in the past, because, gosh, how do some people, some parents, a lot of parents defer their own dreams to live out their dreams through their children, or they hyper focus on their children's dreams, and uh, just forego having dreams for themselves. That's one thing here. Another thing here, Spirit is showing me with this is just essentially a lack of nurturing yourself, because you have, um, I don't want to say overgiven, but yeah, that, and continue to do it to this adult child. It's one thing in like childhood, because they're children, but this person is capable of doing for themselves. And what is happening here with Death, the Devil, the Empress, there is a codependent type relationship that it needs to change with death. It needs to transform so you can elevate into your true Empress energy, or elevate an energy that attracts the Empress. Um, because this is giving, sometimes it's manipulation involved to get what they want out of you, because they know how to play your fiddle. They know how to play you. That's what this is all about. Hence the Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands, Seven of Swords. This adult child takes advantage of the relationship, of your kindness, makes certain burdens that they created yours, or you choose to take them on, and it is sabotaging yourself when you play into that, when you continue to fall in line with what they want from you. Sabotaging yourself. So this is a cycle. This is a cycle, and it's a Ten of Swords as well as a Ten of Wands. So these are cycles that can end. Wrong deck. Cycles that can end. Like, either you will, adjust and elevate, transform and elevate, or you'll go back into the cycle. Clarifying the Seven of Swords. Like, I want to be as delicate as possible with that situation, because especially if we're talking about single parents, you know that's difficult to navigate within itself as a single parent, and let alone if you are a single parent, a feminine with a masculine adult child. It gets a little, yeah. So it's a delicate situation. Clarifying the Seven of Swords. Delicate situation. Clarifying the Seven of Swords is the King of Swords. Yeah, this person, this child of yours, has the King of Swords is somebody who is honest. But when we pair it with the Seven of Swords, this is somebody who lies to manipulate to get what they want, and knowingly do it. It's a strategy that is being used. This is how they got you to co-sign for a car. This is how they got you to get them an apartment that is beyond their means, so you have to pay 20% of their rent. This is how they got you to pay their car insurance for a year while they hung out, played video games, smoked a lot. It's like that's what's going on here. Just straight up manipulation. Clarifying the Ten of Wands is the Fool. Yeah, they want you to go along with okie doke every single time. Go along with the okie doke every single time. And you, as a parent to this person, you trust and see their potential, right? So that's what you're hoping, that potential will kick in with the Fool here. And that is what has become the burden, hoping that this potential will kick in. um so let's go to the advice. What's the advice here for Taurus? What's the advice for Taurus? Page of Wands again. Page of Wands here. Page of Wands here. Page of Wands. Page of Pentacles. So this child is going to have to learn a lesson. This child is going to have to do some work, put in some work with the Page of Pentacles. If this child doesn't have a job, this child needs to get one. If this child does have a job, this child has to learn how to budget and organize and things like that. They have to learn to survive and thrive. And that means, Taurus, that you will have to start responding differently as well, so they can. And only you know what that means to you. Mm-hmm. Yep. Ooh. Well, you got 8 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So that in this case means walking away from certain behaviors that has enabled this interaction. And you know what that means for you, Taurus. I hope that helps. And I hope it helps you for your highest good. And for you to have, those wonderful summer vibes, And summer vibe life. Mm-hmm. Okay. Last but definitely not least, we just left this season. We're on Gemini. Okay. Let me get your timestamp going here, Gemini. All right. Hey, Gemini. Hey. Let's see here. Who and or what Spirit has the potential to fuck up Gemini's summer vibes? Who and or what has the potential to fuck up Gemini's summer vibes? We got the King of Cups here, the 5 of Cups, the 9 of Swords. Somebody is in their feelings. Bottom of the deck, though, Gemini, we have the 4 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords, High Priestess, 5 of Wands, 2 of Cups. Keep going. The King of Swords, last one, and the Sun. All right. Hey. Well, there is a definitely a situation that you have with the 4 of Pentacles and the 6 of Swords here. You have exited from. You removed yourself. You started to pull away in the first place, and then you like really just left the situation because you intuitively understood that there were some folks around you with the 5 of Wands who wanted to compete with you. Now, this person, the situation that you were in this with, um, this could be a romantic partner. You just knew something wasn't right. You know, you knew that um, there may have been other people involved, other people around with the Five of Wands, and it was just really a chaotic situation. It was really just the situation that did the most. So you started to withhold and pull back. You pulled rank. You were like, yeah, I ain't even trying to be in this like that because it's too much. It's too much. And what you did was, you kept it real with the King of Swords. And when you did that, it was like it was liberating. It was free. You know, you actually found contentment and happiness when you left the whole situation alone. When you trusted your intuition and you know let it be. So, what is actually coming in to potentially and attempt to fuck up your summer vibes is that person that you let be. Because now they're they're in their feelings here, Gemini. They're in their feelings. They're in their feelings so much, Gemini, that there is some resentment there with the Five of Cups here. And even to the point where nobody has ever left me like that. Gemini just up and just bounce. Like, really? It's giving that, like, who does Gemini think they are? Can't leave me. Like, maybe this person has never been dumped. Maybe this person usually gets their way because that's the energy that this is giving off. This person thinks about how you left them hanging all the time, but they're coming back around. They're coming back around. They know what they did, and they know what they did was some BS. Clarifying the King of Cups for Gemini. Clarifying the King of Cups for Gemini. Clarifying the King of Cups for Gemini. Ugh. Clarifying the King of Cups. Gemini is the Ten of Swords here. Yeah, this. I don't like how they're coming in here. Because how it's presenting, the King of Cups is somebody who is emotionally stable. They're pretty even keeled. They are loving, caring, generous, all the things. But this is somebody who felt betrayed and feel that you have audacity here. And Spirit is saying that they're coming in with ulterior motives, wanting you to feel what they felt. So if they felt betrayed, they want you to feel that same energy. But that's not how it's going to present itself. That's not how they're going to present themselves. Clarifying the Five of Cups. Clarifying the Five of Cups is death. Yeah. This person feels like their misery will end when you are in a miserable situation. Illogical. Like, just illogical. Like, this, what? Yeah. Yep. This is classic misery loves company type energy. They don't like the fact that you have transformed your life because you walking in sun here, Gemini. You and your sun summery vibes, and they don't like that. They would prefer that you be miserable. That you be that person who is like on the original death card, there is the king with their crown that fell off. And that's what spirit is highlighting here. You know, somebody whose crown is off their head. They wouldn't knock the crown off your head. What's the advice for Gemini, please? Advice for Gemini. Knight of Cups. Page of Cups. Be careful, because they see you in your Nine of Cups right now, Gemini. They see you in your wish fulfillment. They see you climbing and rising to the top with absolutely no glass ceiling. They see you shining. And what they're going to do is they're going to present to you with an apology, the Knight of Cups. And they're going to try to pour it on Page of Cups. They're going to add a little extra something. But they're playing games. All the world's a stage. Nothing is as it seems. This person doesn't feel badly at all. They only feel badly they got caught, or how they feel now makes them feel badly. It has nothing to do with you and everything to do with you, because they made it about you. They made their misery about you as opposed to their own actions. So be careful. This person is coming in, but they're coming in with a real sick, thick mask on. And they are going to play you emotionally, or at least attempt to. Yeah. I hope this helps, Gemini. And I hope this helps you for your highest good. They keep showing me the lotus flower. So this person may come in with some flowers and act like they're super peaceful and zen and all that shit like that. They might even talk about how they do yoga and meditate. Like, meditate on these. That's all I'm saying. Like, that's it. That's it. Anyway. All right, y'all. That is it. Thank you for coming through, stopping in with your good energy. Thank you for everybody who spoke. Thank you for everybody who just chilled in the chat. Love you all. Thank you to the new subs. Thank you to all the subs who've been here. Appreciate y'all. And we'll be back up here on Thursday. You know, and if you have subbed, it's gonna be something for you. Yeah, it's gonna be interactive. That's all I'll say. If you have not subbed, you might want to. That's all I'm gonna say. Now I'm gonna leave it that on that. Until Thursday, y'all. Bye.